So you landed on this video because you want to learn how to get approved for a credit builder loan in order to boost your credit. And I'm going to show you how. Let's go. Hey, how you doing? My name is Caujuan Mayo, successful online entrepreneur, six-figure earner, top affiliate, multiple companies. And today I'm gonna teach you how to get approved for a credit builder loan in order to help boost your credit score. All right, but before we do so, you guys know that I always give away $100 to the one person that can find what changed in my video. That's right, you gotta find 3 things that changed and I'm gonna give you $100. Now I always announce the winner of my last video and my newest video, right? Well, believe it or not, no one still found the 3 things that changed, which means we're actually giving away $200 right now, right? That's right, $200. If you go back to my last video, tell me what changed in that video, be the first one to put it in the comments, you're gonna get $100. Then you can come back, look at this video, tell me what changed. Remember, 3 things. 3 things, it could be anything. So 3 things that changed within the video. You gotta watch to the end in order to see, right? But you tell me what changed and you will get $100. So that's 1, 2. You actually can win $200 right now just by watching my video. So good luck and hey, I can't wait to give it to you. All right, so now let's just go ahead and dive in. So what is a credit builder loan? A credit builder loan is an installment loan that exists for the sole purpose of helping to build positive credit history. The main difference between a credit builder loan and a more traditional loan, like a personal loan, is that you don't get the money until you finish making every loan payment back. So by holding on to the loan funds as you make regular payments, the lender is able to reduce the potential loss should you prove unable to make your payments. Here's how it works. You apply for the loan, open up a credit builder loan at a bank, or a credit union, or I'm gonna show you how to do with this site and service right after I'm done explaining. Now, a credit union may also call this type of loan a shared secure loan, basically meaning being secured by your savings account. So when your application is granted, the financial institution move the loan proceeds you approved for to a separate account, usually a savings account or a certificate of deposit. A CD. Now the loan amount tends to be between $300 to $1,000, though some banks offer credit builder loans as high as $2,500. You then begin making your payments for any predetermined amount of time, basically the loan term that you got approved for. Now the loan term could be as short as 6 months or as long as 6 years. Now the bank, credit union, and service provider reports your monthly payments activity once a month to the 3 major credit bureaus: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. See, a credit bureau generates a credit rating, also known as a credit score, based on your history of using credit. Now the nice thing is the service I'm gonna introduce you to today actually reports to all 3 credit bureaus. Now once the loan balance reaches 0, the service provider unlocks the CD or savings account and returns the total amount of money borrowed, paid, minus the interest and administrative fees. So who should get a credit builder loan? The people most likely to benefit from a credit builder loan are those with low credit scores, which FICO calls very poor or fair. Now your FICO score is important because most lenders in the US use the score as part of their lending decision process. A poor FICO score is 580 or below, and a fair FICO score ranges anywhere between 580 to 669. People with a starting credit score below 600 are more likely to see positive impacts from their credit builder loan over time. Now generally that doesn't include people that have new credit or haven't established credit at all, or people who have not yet had a credit score yet because they just don't have any credit history. But if you have no credit history, a credit builder loan can actually help you establish credit history. So if you already have credit history already established, then of course the loan can help you a lot more and can start boosting your credit up. But if you don't even have a score to establish, or you only have one to begin with, now you can use this credit builder loan to actually create one. If you already have an installment loan that reports to the credit bureau and is showing on your credit report, you might not need a credit builder loan. Other types of installment loans typically include student loans, auto loans, mortgages, and other secured loans. Basically a personal loan. Now if you don't already have an installment loan, but you have a credit card, you may still benefit from a credit builder loan. That's because the credit scoring models place some value on your ability to manage different types of credit. A credit card is known as a revolving credit line, meaning it's open-ended, whereas an installment loan has a set fixed term and amount. So let's talk about how credit builder loans affect credit scores. While you're making loan payments, the lender should be reporting those payment activities to each major credit bureau: Experian, Equifax, TransUnion. Your payment history counts for 35% of your FICO score, which is the largest share according to FICO. Making timely payments in full each month helps build positive payment history, which will put you well on path for good credit score over time. Opening a credit builder loan can help you build this payment history, since Part of the process involves making regular payments. Now, like any financial product, a credit builder loan is a tool. So, how you use it matters. If you make payments on time, the lender will report positive payment history to the credit bureaus. Making your payments on time and in full is key to a good credit history. Now, if on the other hand, your payments are late or not for the full amount, your lender reports that to the credit bureaus too, which obviously could lower your credit score. Since most credit loans have a term of 12 months or more, you'll have a solid history of one-time payments once your credit builder loan is complete. That improved credit history can make it easier to access other future loans, like an auto loan or credit cards, and better interest rates on those credit products. So now you're probably wondering, where do I get a credit builder loan from? Because a credit builder loan is designed for those with no credit, you don't need good credit to be eligible. I mean, you can even apply if you don't have any credit history at all. You typically just have to be at least 18 years of age, be a U.S. citizen or a permanent resident, have a social security number, have a bank account, debit card, or prepaid card for when you make payments, and basically live in one of the 50 states in the U.S. That's it. Now, you can find a credit builder loan through certain commodity banks, local credit unions, some online banking sites, or Self Financial, which is available online or via mobile app in all 50 states. Just remember to compare terms and shop around when you're looking for a loan. So, why pick a credit builder loan? Because credit builder loans often have a low annual percentage rate compared to credit cards, and APRs are often over 20% when you have poor credit, or payday loans that have APRs in excess of 100%. The loan amounts are often small compared to the student loan or mortgage, and the loan terms are relatively brief compared to a 10-year student loan or a 15 to 30-year conventional mortgage. You still have to be responsible when using a credit builder loan. So let me state again, if you miss a payment, the lender will have to report that to the credit bureaus just as you would your one-time payments. If you don't have a long credit history, one late payment can make a big impact on your credit score. So to avoid paying late, set up an automatic payment to use funds from your bank account to pay your credit builder loan. Check to make sure the monthly payments went through and use calendar reminders as an extra precaution. AutoPay can help you get on the right track towards being a responsible borrower, establish good habits, and use of your next secured loan. Now, other ways to build your credit. A credit builder loan is just one tool that can improve your credit. A secure credit card is another popular way to build credit. Unlike traditional credit cards, a secure credit card requires a deposit to act as collateral. Usually a deposit between $200 to $1,000. The deposit will equal the card's credit limit, and you have to submit the deposit before you get the card. I'm gonna introduce you to a secure card today that works a little bit different, along with this program that I'm gonna teach you about. You can use secure credit cards online and in retailers just like you do any other major credit card. Just make sure the card issuer reports to all 3 major credit bureaus if you want your management of the credit line to help you build credit. After a few months of using the card responsibly, the provider may upgrade you to an unsecured credit card, often thought as a traditional business card. Basically, you don't have to put money in order to be able to use it. Now you can get your security deposit back. Since secure credit cards often have lower credit limits, it's easier to use a lot of your available credit line. Many credit experts advise people to keep their credit use below 30% to maintain or improve their credit score. Your credit use percentage makes up 30% of your FICO score, making it the second largest factor according to FICO. To illustrate credit utilization, if you have a credit card with, let's say, $200 credit limit, then having a balance of more than 60 brings your utilization over 30%. You can spend that amount easily with one trip to the grocery store. So be sure to monitor your usage carefully. The other major consideration with any credit card is interest. If you don't pay your balance in full by the due date, you'll be charged interest. Secure credit cards often have a higher interest rate than traditional credit cards because they are being offered to people with poor credit. So this mistake can be costly. So now that you know what a credit builder loan is, I'd like to introduce you to the service that we're going to use today to get one. Welcome to Self. With Self, you can build your credit history and save money at the same time. And you can do so for as low as $25 a month. So how does it work? Let's get into it. 1, you're going to apply for a credit builder account. Your money is safe and secure and no hard pulls in your credit report. 2, you're going to pay off your credit builder account in a specific amount of time. You can choose the payment and dollar amount that best fits your budget. 3, each one-time monthly payment builds credit history and adds to your savings. Your monthly payments are reported to all 3 major credit bureaus. 4, unlock your savings. Once you've paid off your credit builder account, your CD unlocks and the money is yours, minus the fees and interest. And it's truly that simple. Alright, so before we continue, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to smash that subscribe button and also hit the like and the bell. That way you get notified when I make these type of videos and you don't miss out. And more importantly, just as important, you don't end up coming late to the party and don't get access to the $100 that you could possibly win because it goes fast. Alright, so I appreciate that. Alright, let's get back to it. So getting set up is extremely easy. You can also download the app by your Android iOS store. This is truly one of the fastest ways for you to start building up your credit and getting your credit score up. So you can sign up through your desktop or you can sign up through the app. So let's go ahead and get started. So when you first start, you're gonna hit next, type in your first and last name. After you put your full name, you wanna create a password. Hit next. After that, you wanna add your phone number, fill in your home address. Next, you're gonna put in your social security and your date of birth. Now don't be alarmed about having to use your social security number. It's the only way that the credit bureau is gonna actually know who you actually are and verify you. Once you fill that all out, it's gonna ask you if everything looks good, and then just proceed forward. Okay, so this is where you're gonna choose your credit builder account. You can start as low as $25, $35, $48, or $150. So this is the amount that you're gonna be paying monthly. You gotta pay a one-time non-refundable administration fee of $9. After that, the next month you'll be paying whatever you chose. So whether you chose the $25 or the $150 or anything in between, but that's what you'll pay next month. You don't pay that now, you pay that next month. After 24 months, you've established credit history and you get that money back. Now you can play with the slider and see exactly what that looks like. As you see, if you started off with, let's say, $35 a month, then you would actually get back $724 when the term is over. If you start off with $150 a month, then you'll get back $1,663 at the end of the term. The lowest you can do is $25 a month, and then you'll get back $520 at the end of the term. So after you come up with an amount that you're comfortable with paying monthly, hit the apply and proceed forward. So now they're gonna verify your account, and that's pretty much it. It's really that simple. All right, recap. So you're gonna use this credit builder loan to be able to build your credit. But in order to do that, you have to make payments on time. I cannot stress that enough. Pay your payments on time. It's gonna be the most important thing that you can do, okay? Because this is how you're gonna build credit history. This is no different if you was paying a mortgage, if you was paying a car note, but instead you're gonna be paying this, and they're gonna actually report it to the 3 credit bureaus. That's the other thing. Sometimes you might be paying something, but they only report to 1 of the 3, and that doesn't help you as much as them reporting to all of them at the same time. So once you start making your payments monthly, you're gonna do this for a predetermined amount of time. It could be 6 months, it could be a year. After that year is over, all the money that you've been putting into that loan, they're gonna give it back to you, all right? So that money that you put in is gonna come back to you minus the interest and the fees. Make sense? So not only is this a credit builder, it's also like a savings program. It's just like if you was putting money in your piggy bank and after a year's time, you cracked it open and took what was inside. So same thing, only difference is your piggy bank ain't gonna help build your credit. As you can see here by all the 4 and 5 star reviews, the company has a stellar reputation, and obviously this is working for people, because if it didn't, they wouldn't have 4 or 5 star reviews. So you can see these reviews on the desktop as well as in the app, and people are really satisfied, people are happy, and people are boosting their credit scores up. So now I just showed you one of the fastest ways to boost your credit and do it in a small amount of time. Also, you can look at one of the other videos on my channel, which is called the shopping cart trick. That will also help boost your credit using commodity credit cards. So go look into that video as well. And when you mix the two together, you can have some very, very positive results. All right, so that's it for today. I hope you got a lot of value out of this. If you haven't already done so, smash the subscribe button and also hit that bell. That way you get notified when I do my videos. And more importantly, don't forget, did you find the 3 things that changed in the video? Yep, I don't know if you was paying attention or not, but 3 things changed in this video, and it's up to you to find it. But if you find it first, hurry up, put it in the comment section. And if you're right, I'll send you $100 via Cash App. All right, so don't lag. It's gonna go fast. Also, don't forget, my last video still don't have a winner yet. So go to my last video as well, find the 3 things, and if you find it, I'm gonna send you another $100. So that's $200 that you can win right now. I mean, right now. You can win $200 just by finding the 3 things that changed in this video and the other video from my last video I did. After you find them, if you get it right, then I'll showcase you, screenshot, and show that you was the winner in my next video, all right? And I do these videos every week. So you got every week, you have a shot at winning $100. How's that sound? All right, I appreciate you. See you on the next video. Till then, have a blessed day.